Are Leamington home prices finally cooling off, or are sellers still in control? If you've been watching the headlines and feeling a little uncertain about what's really happening in our market, this video will clear it up. I'm Linda with Jump Realty. Before we dive in, hit subscribe if you want honest local market updates that help you make confident real estate decisions right here in Leamington. If you've been watching the real estate headlines and wondering how things are playing out here in Leamington, you're not alone. Maybe you sold a few years ago and you're wondering how the market compares now, or maybe you're thinking about listing this year and trying to figure out if the timing still makes sense. I'm breaking down exactly how the Leamington market has shifted for sellers in 2025 and what that means if you're planning to sell your home. Let's rewind a bit. Over the last few years, we saw a whirlwind of activity, how low interest rates, intense buyer demand, and record-setting prices. Homes were flying off the market in days, often with multiple offers and waived conditions. But as we stepped into 2023, especially into 2024, that landscape started to shift, and it's continued into 2025. So what's changed? First, buyer behavior. Buyers in Leamington are still active, but they're more cautious. With interest rates stabilizing at higher levels and the cost of living top of mind, most buyers are looking more carefully at value. That means they're not jumping at every listing and they're not afraid to negotiate. They're comparing homes more critically, looking closely at pricing, and they expect a home to be move-in ready or priced accordingly if it's not. As a seller, that means preparation matters more than ever. The homes that are clean, well-staged, and priced right are still selling quickly. If you're hoping to test the market or price based on what a neighbor sold for 2 years ago, you're probably going to sit. Second time on market. In 2025, we're seeing the average days on market stretch out. Homes that are priced well still sell in under 2 weeks, but that's no longer automatic. If your home isn't getting traction in the first 10 days, that's usually a sign we need to adjust, either the price, the marketing, or both. The good news, serious buyers are out there, but you need a listing that earns their attention. Third, inventory. Leamington has now slipped slightly into a buyer's market. We're seeing more listings and greater choices across most price ranges, which means buyers currently have the upper hand in negotiations. That doesn't mean homes aren't selling, but it does mean sellers need to be more strategic. If your property stands out through presentation, accurate pricing, and strong marketing, you can still attract solid offers. But in this environment, buyers are taking their time and comparing options carefully. So positioning matters more than ever. Fourth, pricing trends. Pricing in Leamington have leveled off compared to the 2021-2022 surge. We're no longer seeing dramatic increases month over month, but we're also not seeing major drops like in some other areas. The market is stabilized overall. If your home is priced based on decent relevant sales, not outdated peak pricing, you're still in a strong position to sell and walk away with solid equity. So what does that mean for you as a seller? It means you need a plan rooted in today's reality, not last year's hype. You need a pricing strategy that reflects current buyer expectations. You need polished marketing that makes your home pop online. And most importantly, you need someone in your corner who understands the local data, buyer mindset, and what's actually driving sales in 2025. So if you're thinking about selling this year, my advice is simple. Be informed, be strategic, and don't go it alone. Call me, text, or visit hakr I'll walk you through what's happening in your specific neighborhood, show you what buyers are responding to right now, and help you sell smart in 2025's shifting market. I'm Linda Hacker with Jump Realty, your local real estate expert in Leamington and beyond.